to ask the First Minister what the Scottish Government's position is on the future role of women in driving entrepreneurial activity and economic growth in light of the publication of the report Pathways, a New Approach for Women in Entrepreneurship.
First Minister.
On Monday, I had the pleasure of visiting the Roslin Innovation Centre and was able to welcome Anna Stewart and Mark Logan's outstanding report. The report sets out a range of detailed and very ambitious recommendations looking at how we close the gender gap for women in enterprise, how we do that across the government, education system, enterprise support networks and wider society. This is an issue, first and foremost, of fairness. There are clear barriers facing women in realising business ambitions, including access to start-up and growth finance. But it's also important for our economy. If women started up businesses at anything like the rate men do, that would deliver a significant boost to our economy as well. So this is an important piece of work and I look forward to seeing its recommendations implemented.
Fiona Hislop.
I would also like to thank the First Minister for the strong leadership she has shown to women throughout her tenure. This report is an important milestone for women in business. It notes that only 2% of institutional investment goes to women-led companies in Scotland. So does the First Minister agree that we must increase the support for women entrepreneurs, as tapping into this latent pool of talent is not only the right thing to do, it also has that potential to significantly boost Scotland's economic activity and growth?
First Minister.
I completely agree with that and thank Fiona Hislop for that question. Supporting women into enterprise and closing that gender gap is, as I said in my initial answer, more than an issue of fairness, important though that is. It is also one of economic necessity. Women, of course, are slightly more than half the population, but only around 1 in 5 businesses in Scotland right now are led by women. We need to change that, and the recommendations in this report, which span a whole range of factors, from some of the cultural barriers that women face to the systemic barriers to things like access to finance, will all be important in helping us do so. And I certainly, probably from definitely from a different place than I'm standing in right now, look forward to continuing to support in this Parliament the full implementation of the recommendations. And again, let me thank Anna Stewart and Mark Logan for all the work they have done to produce the report.